Well, that was quite a day between responding to emails from people from the Hambletonian Society and people texting me about the article that I wrote. If you haven't read it, it's on Harness Racing Update. I'm sure Kelly will put a link on. Many of you know me well enough to know by now I really don't give a shit what they think. I'm going to speak my mind, and that's that. Do you think I did myself any favors with the Hambletonian Society writing about what they did and what I thought of their decision? No. Considering the track owners and people that are part of the Hambletonian Society, it wasn't a great PR day for me, but at the same time, I didn't want it to be. I didn't say those things because I was trying to make friends. Friends I already got are the people watching this video, and I'm certainly going to stick up for them when I can. One thing about me is I'm a pretty loyal person when I can be, and there's no other way to put it. Your decision was wrong. Simple as that. You know, we're all big boys and girls. We all make mistakes, and I think if we continue to email the Hambletonian Society and the people, the list that I gave you, and other people join in also, they're going to wish they probably didn't go down the road they did. You know, how shameful is it to literally come out and say, this industry's for rich people? It has to be taken out of context. There's no way people really believe that. I hope not. So last night, I'm embarrassed to say, I don't always lock my car when I'm at home, and until I had a family, I never locked my house. I'm from a small town, a small community. Nobody locks their doors, and I never did, and I still don't from time to time lock my car. And I had some checks to write today, so I come out to my car this morning, and the glove box is open. But sometimes, you know, you'll close it in a way that there's papers in the there is right now. There's papers at a place, and it'll pop open sometimes, just for the weirdest reasons. And I thought that's what happened. Our passports, my entire family's passports were laying on all the papers from the glove box were there. We went and got our Nexus, and we forgot. I usually keep my passport in a place in the house. All our passports are together in a place we always know where they are. But we had gone to get our Nexus card last week, so we went to dinner after, and everybody's passport was left in the car. So they're on the floor, the papers are. I'm like, oh, come on down. I went to put the papers away and never thought anything of it. And I'm getting to the barn, my checkbook's gone. Who the hell steals a checkbook in 2020? My business checkbook is gone. I'm like, oh. Now it dawns on me that somebody could have stolen something. Now, I didn't have any change in the cup holder thingy, so I would have noticed. There's no change when there should have been change. Somebody, kid in the neighborhood, stole the change. So I'm looking, and I said, I must have taken it back in the house. I call Amy. I said, honey, did you take the check? No. She goes, you put the checkbook in your car yesterday. I didn't touch it. Well, if you didn't touch it and I didn't touch it, we got a problem. So all day, I call the bank, and I let our bank manager know what took place. And I'm like, I just hold off. I must have misplaced it. I looked in the barn. I looked under all the seats. I looked in the trunk. How would I get in the trunk? I looked in the trunk. I looked everywhere. No checkbook. So the day's over. Our videos are done. I haven't done this video yet. I'm doing it now. And I just a minute ago. What do I always do when I'm doing my videos when the sun's out? Put my sunglasses on. 2 pairs of Ray-Bans. I never buy Ray-Bans, but I have the last year and a half because they were comfortable and I liked them. 2 of them. That's where they were, right there. Both of them gone, and there's no way they were anywhere but right here, because I lose my sunglasses really easy. I used to buy cheaper ones because I just lose them. Leave them at a restaurant, leave them on my head and drop them, break them, whatever. Both of these pairs were right here, and now they're not. So they did. Somebody broke in. Somebody opened the door to my car and left the passports, and I'm even more embarrassed to say, left the keys to my car right there. Left the car in place. Took my checkbook. I see taking the sunglasses or Ray-Bans. They're nice, of course. I'm an idiot. Steal the sunglasses. Steal the checkbook. What kind of an idiot does that? Anyway, I had to go and cancel all my checks now. The problem is tomorrow's payday. So now I have a check in a book at home. I had one in my pants. I had one in a coat. So I'm like, where I need to know where there's another check. I got to pay everybody. Now I said I'm not going to have enough checks. So I'm going to have to e-transfer people. For the people that don't have e-transfer, I need to know, like triage, who needs their check tomorrow. And now you're telling people, I lost my checkbook or it got stolen. They're like, right. Anyway, we'll get everybody paid. I was embarrassed, frustrated, and then embarrassed again because I'm the idiot that left his car open. Come on, man. Who steals a checkbook? Idiot. Anyway, today was a beautiful day. +6 and the sun is out. The track is good. You guys got to look at, sometimes when we don't ever train the 3-year-olds even this fast today over this track. We'll probably not train them that fast next week. We'll probably back them up to 2:15. But you can see going to Mohawk and training, even qualifying racing is not the same as training over a tight half-mile track. And some horses really struggled today. Now, you guys saw Rose Run Versatile train in the race bike. She trained in 2:6 after the training sets. Rose Run Versatile was testing me today. Run for no reason in the first set. And I'm saying to myself, they didn't really get to warm up. They went 2 miles jogging, then turned to go. But they were going 1.25 miles. Her break was frustrating. So we made a few little equipment changes, went out to train her again. Run all over the track again. I said, okay, that's enough. I don't care if we're here till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You're going to do your work right. Put some weight on her, put some bell boots on her, took all the boots off her, took the head pull off her, put the Murphy blind on a little closer, put a bit burr on her, made some significant changes. And I had to go and do a video and talk to somebody on the phone and respond to somebody in an email. We'll talk about that in a minute. So James went out with her, went a mile and 2.6, said she was absolutely bomb-proof. Fixed. Just took a while. Another horse that acted up today was Nancy Allison. The problem is when Nancy gets angry, that's it for the day. There is no talking her off the ledge. When she has decided she is angry, that is it. She is angry. We tried to train her a couple more times. You guys saw the drone. She made a little break on James. I went back out with her and went a mile, half a mile, and then she made a break. We'll fix Nancy up tomorrow. Nancy was just angry. So, excuse me. So we'll fix Nancy up tomorrow. Overdue Mission was okay. That was her first training trip back since she had that nasty foot abscess. She was decent, but I could hear her making a noise in behind me. She was a little stressed out, I think. Beach Boutique, Susie K. And what about Taimo Houdini? They were awesome today. Taimo Houdini, very, very happy to see him come back. This is a horse that was one of our highest hopes, right, for last year outside of, obviously, White Tiger and Oso Pine. But here in Ontario, one of our biggest hopes. Raced great in the first gold, raced great in the first race, second race. Raced him in the gold elimination, and he broke his foot. Broke a hind coffin bone. Totally fixed up now, all healed in. Very little arthritis and calcium on the coffin bone. He looks great and trained great today. Susie K looked good today, and Beach Boutique, obviously, he's coming off. She was the last horse we raced, I believe, before they canceled, and looked good. They went in 2:24. Set number 2 had 5 horses in it. What about Compass Rose DC? 2:11. How good was she today? Compass Rose DC, Emerald Miss. I came first over Beach Bum BB. For those of you out there, Beach Bum BB is not a first over horse. She's not a first over horse. But she was behaved today, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to put her in a place she's a little uncomfortable. She's put me in a number of places I was uncomfortable pulling when she was a 2-year-old, and even at the start of her 3-year-old season. She was behaved today. I just floated her first over. She paced the far turn fantastic, was weak down the lane, and then come on again after the mile in the turn here. So she was a little weak in the straightaways. Why? I don't know. Maybe a stifle bothered her? I'm not sure. It's nothing serious. She was pacing fine. She was good, but Inland Beach, Ailsun finished up good. Inland Beach was on the outside of me, and Emerald Miss and Compass Rose DC were very, very good. James was extremely excited about Compass Rose DC. Her schooler was good, or her qualifier was good, but is there more? You know, is there a 58, 57, 56 or faster mile in there? James was thoroughly impressed with her today, and I was also. Then we come out in the third set. I went with Rooney Blue Chip, and we simply went too much. They went a mile in 2:09. off a half and 7 and a bit. First over, Rooney, that's the fastest mile he ever trotted in his life, and on a half-mile track, and looked very good. But I was surprised he trotted, right? Gets running in, gets hogging in a bit. That right knee bothers him a little bit. He's back on it, but the work helps. And I was very, very pleased with him today. I kind of drug Trafalgar out of it, and she was flying on the end of it, sunshine and shade, trained well. Need Your Opinion and Frontier Cruise were very, very good today. Sometimes things happen. 1 mile and 2:12. I thought he made a break. Jason said he was hitting the jog cart. I forgot that he used to do that, right? We went any faster than 2:15, we would go in the race bike. We were in the jog cart today. I guess he's going to have to go in the race bike next week. But he went 1 mile and 2:12. The fact that he stayed at it while he was hitting the crossbar of the jog cart was enough for me. I was very impressed I'm very impressed overall with the way he's conducting himself. He's not a great horse. He's not a killer. He's not going to win any major stake races, but he's an honest horse, and he's a nice horse, and I was very happy with Sometimes Things Happen. Need Your Opinion and Frontier Cruise, though, they were ready to go today. I think we might have to suspend Kevin from the front end, though, with training them. Fourth set. I know a lot of horses went good in here, and some went bad. But I was thoroughly impressed with Johan. How good was Johan today? 1 mile and 2:14. Johan was very, very good. Path of Totality, first over, was very impressive. Kevin loves Path of Totality. He said, have you gone with this filly yet? And I said, well, no, you go. Then he goes, she's such a nice horse to drive. He said, honest to God, I'm not a trotting guy, but I love Path of Totality. And he said, I just love this filly. So Kevin loves Path of Totality. She was good. Johan was good. Harness AM was good. Just For Me and You finished up extremely strong on the inside. Now, Globetrotting made a break coming out of the turn. She need those hobbles on? Maybe. And Canadian Titan, we made a shoeing change with just relax. We made a shoeing change with Canadian Titan. She cannot trot with flip-flops on. We took those off of her today. We made some shoeing adjustments. Larry was just getting here, the blacksmith, when we were pulling out. I'm not pulled out yet. It's 2:53. But it's going to be trial and error for a little bit with her. We can't take her over to Mohawk. It's closed. Not a big deal. She gets around a half good. We just got to get her in shape. Made a little shoeing adjustment today. Mario and I talked about it. He wanted to try some egg bars on her up front and aluminums behind. I have no objections to that. Go ahead and try them. Now's the time to do it. We're not racing. So other than that, I know I'm a little biased because I went with Johan, but to see him behave as well as he did today, and I didn't ask Jason, probably because I didn't want to. I would suspect maybe he had a touch of TQ in him. I don't know, but I didn't want to ask, but I suspect there may have been a little shenanigans going on there. Nevertheless, I was overall happy with Johan. Just a great mile from him today. In the fifth set, what about Sebastian Yu? I didn't know how he'd be. How's he going to get around a half? Is he going to lose his mind? He was good. He was running in, but if you watch close, getting into the last turn, he was out of gear. He could have run. He could have made a break. I just left him alone. He come right up trotting and was flying on the end of it. He probably trotted his last half in 58 a bit. Now, come on. Track's short, yes. But who cares? He trotted a half and 1-1 jog cart on this track. Good for him. Sebastian Yu was great. Capistrano was good. Giddy Up Max was good. Spend That Money was good. Finally, I stayed here longer than Harry. One time. But the horses that I thought were very, very impressive were Miss Brampton Beast and Watch Avenue. Mario pulled up and said, this is a Mohawk horse. And I said, I'm glad to hear you say that. You and James can drive him from now on. It's not that I don't get along with him, but I don't know the best way to put it. He frustrates me. Is that fair? Some horses I love to drive, some I don't. Sebastian Yu can pull and be ignorant. Maybe as ignorant as Watch Avenue, but I would pick driving Sebastian Yu over Watch Avenue if I was given the opportunity. Obviously not in the same race, but if given the opportunity. I love Watch Avenue. I think he's a fast horse. He's just a horse that really lugs on you. He's got a mouth on him like a hungry alligator. He's just always all over the track and running. And then pull. He's one of those horses where if you're jogging him around and just letting him jog, he's 2 fingers. You try to slow him down into first gear to turn him, good luck with that. He's just got a real ignorant mouth on him, but he is a nice horse, and he looked rather impressive today. It was a mile in 2:10 or 2:09 today. Really impressive looking mile. I, for one, was impressed with Sebastian Yu, but really everybody in that set was very, very good. After that set, you guys got to see Rose Run Versatile Train, 1.26 miles. Very, very good mile for her. Set 6. Okay, I may have come out of the 2-hole quick. I wanted to bushwhack Kevin with Willpower Fashion. He made a break after the mile, but trotted through the far turn. Very, very good. A little bumpy, little rocky, but still got that tenacity and still slick. What an old guy used to say, slicker than goose shit. I don't even know how slick goose shit is. But Willpower Fashion, he meant business today. They won a mile in 2:12, I think, but we were really rocking on the end of it. And what about Zeb Sunshine? Just this horse, he's on the cusp. He could be a real nice horse, I think, this horse. He's got some impressive qualities. And today's qualifier and how quiet he was and reserved he was, whether it's because he was home or what it was, that was an impressive mile. Zeb Sunshine looked very good today. I was happy with Willpower Fashion. Hometown Boys was pulling and Jason went to move him. And he just lost to me. I think the hobbles were just a hair too long, especially for a half-mile track. Not a big deal. I was thoroughly impressed with Hometown Boys of late. And this is the thing, right? I really don't care that they made a break today. Canadian Titan, whatever. They're going to get to the races, and you're going to find that the same horses are better than they were last year. This light workout stuff, even if we went in 210, doesn't really bother me at all. Some horses shone today. Some horses showed me a little more than I thought they had. But for the most part, they're going to do the racing at Mohawk, right? We're just trying to give you guys an opportunity to see your horses and give them a little bit of a workout. So I was impressed overall. Hometown Boys run or not, I don't care. He doesn't usually run, and he won at Flamborough's last start, so it had nothing to do with a half-mile track. It is mostly to do with his hobbles just being a little bit long. Enduring Strength won his own mile. Good mile for him. I was very happy with what I saw from him. Muscle Chrome did all she could. Harry wants to make some shoeing adjustments with her. We're going to get that done. And Rose Run Valiant. Here's one of the surprises of the day. This horse, you guys have been asking me, how's Rose Run Valiant? How's Rose Run Valiant? How's Rose Run Valiant? I don't know what to tell you. He wasn't that impressive of late. He did his work. Yeah, he trained in the mud in 2.5 with a heavy wind, but he didn't show me what I wanted to see. Certainly didn't show me what I expected to see. I saw it today. I looked over my shoulder, and he was coming down the lane. James said, this is all right. He's all right this cold. I said, well, he's bred to be. His full brother made very close to $1 million and was, Catch a Dream was a very good horse. And James, I think, forgot. He looked at me like he didn't know what I was talking about. I must have told him at some point in the last 2 years. I said, because James had driven Catch a Dream. And I said, this is a full brother to Catch a Dream. Bruce McDonald's horse. I said, yeah, full brother right here. Are you sure? I said, 100% positive. So, obviously, James he gained some of James' respect on his breeding today, but gained a lot of my respect. I was impressed. I was impressed from what I saw from that horse today. Now, I haven't seen the videos yet to go back and look at them, but I had a pretty good look at everybody. And highlights of the day. Who impressed the hell out of me? I expect Susie K and Beach Boutique to look pretty good. And Timo Houdini, although I was ultra happy to see him do his work today, I expect him to look like that. So the first set was the first set. Second set, again, Compass Rose DC impressed me today, so I'll put her on the list. Emerald Miss just won 2 in a row. Of course she's going to impress me. Or of course she can't impress me at Timiko Training Center. All these horses in set 2 looked really good. Same with set 3. All the horses. I expect Frontier Cruise Need Your Opinion to look that good. Nobody in that set went over and above. So far I just got Compass Rose DC. Set 4, Johan. Okay, he won a mile in 2:14, but I was happy with him. I'm going to put him on the list because it's my list and I can. So Johan's on the list. Path of Totality's on the list. Kevin was thoroughly impressed with her, and Just for Me and You looked awesome also. 4 horses on the list now. Sebastian Yu, 5 horses on the list. Watch Avenue, 6. Miss Brampton Beast, 7. 7 horses on the list as of set number 5. And then we're going to finish up with Willpower Fashion, 8. Zeb Sunshine, very, very certain of him, 9. Rose Run Valiant. There's a top 10 list of 6 sets today. Very happy with what I saw today. It was a good day, but I was happy to bring it to you. Right? Happy to bring it to you. Obviously, as I said at the start of the video, I've been receiving emails from the Hambletonian Society. They're not very happy with my stance. I don't care. Don't really care what you think about my stance. My stance is for the most vulnerable people in the industry, the people that need that relief, the people that need that help, and you made it very clear out there what your instincts were. You weren't too worried about the most vulnerable people, and unfortunately that was reaffirmed today. 1, with their announcement, I believe, and 2 from Jeff Gorell today. That was disappointing. I want to believe that was taken into context, but I don't think it was. I think we all know we're living the stable.ca is the future of the industry, right? It's not that I'm the future of the industry or you are the future of the industry, but what we've built certainly is. Models like this is the only way that horse racing is going to survive, and to look in any other direction but this is foolhardy. Jeff Grell's been around long enough now to know what doesn't work. And he might not understand why the stable works, but he should understand that the stable does work. John Campbell should understand the stable does work. These are the most vulnerable people, and you've knowingly, willingly left them behind. There's no other way to put it. That's the way it is. So, that's your video for this afternoon. I was thoroughly happy. We are going to train tomorrow, but it won't be televised. The reason being, it was supposed to rain. It looks like it might miss us now, but I just want to go easy with them again tomorrow. I'm going to make up sets. We'll send them out if you guys want to drop by the farm. There's tons of room up here at the fence. We probably had 15 clients up here today. Everybody's staying away from each other. Nobody's breaking the rules. Everybody's trying to be safe, and I appreciate that. So, for those of you who watched it today, Curtis and I are doing everything we can, and all our staff are doing everything we can to make sure that you are informed, making sure that the stable.ca clients are still and continue to be the most informed clients in horse racing. Thank you very much for your kind notes on the article I wrote. Thank you very much for the kind notes about that you wrote about us droning today. We continue to want to, and we'll do everything to make sure we are a big part of your life during quarantine, during lockdown, during this time of need, and that starts right here at the track. So, thanks again. I'll talk to you guys soon. We will be training tomorrow, and drone day will be Wednesday. I know I said Tuesday yesterday. Curtis is busy on Tuesday. I don't know how anybody's busy. Oh, I know why. He's doing Blake's horses. Blake has first. We are going to drone on Wednesday. So we're going to have all the babies out, all the horses that were gelded. I can't think of anybody that is going to miss Wednesday as of right now. But we will see heading up to that. As of right now, I think we're going to be going with 63 on Wednesday morning. Hope you guys are it is a beautiful day. I know that the world's in turmoil, but it's a beautiful day here in Ontario, and I hope it's a beautiful day wherever you are. Stay safe, stay healthy. Talk to you guys soon.